Hello everyone, this is Kushi and I'm sharing with you a no-bake cheesecake dessert. Let's look at the ingredients first. On this tray you can see a tin of sweet condensed milk, lemon juice, cream cheese, brown sugar, vanilla essence, melted salted butter. Yes, just give it a stir. Crushed digestive biscuits, a mixing bowl, a mixer, and a cake tin lined with a baking paper. And these are the simple ingredients required for this recipe. Let's get started. First thing to do is to pour the melted butter into the crushed digestive biscuit crumbs. Do add the brown sugar for some added sweetness. However, this is optional and you can avoid it altogether. Now pour in the melted butter, which is still rather warm, and use a spatula to mix it evenly. Keep stirring till the biscuit absorbs the butter and the brown sugar is dissolving nicely. As you can see, this doesn't take very long. Now you can transfer the mixture into the cake tin or cake pan, whichever you're using. Use the flat base of a cup to even out the mixture like this, which should form a raised crust around the edge of the cake pan. Try to spread it out evenly by turning the cake pan around so that the mixture sticks to the sides of the pan, as you can see. Press gently so that the crust is evenly spread and careful not to make it too thin. Here I'm using a spoon to smoothen the crust and to ensure that there is sufficient depth and space for the cream cheese layer that will be added later. So here I have already added 300 grams of cream cheese in a mixing bowl. I'm going to whisk it on low till it's a bit smooth in texture. You can add the cream cheese all at one go if it comes in the 100-gram packaging. Earlier I had already added the condensed milk to the cream cheese while I was whisking it. And now we can add the teaspoon of vanilla essence, followed by the 3 spoons of lemon juice. But if you like it to be less tangy, you can reduce it to 2 spoons. Once that's done, just give it a good stir once more. Looks like the cream cheese filling is light, fluffy, and ready to be poured onto the crust that we had prepared earlier. What I had done was to leave the crust in the fridge for about an hour to harden. You can now use a spatula to fold in the mixture first. As you can see, it's a nice smooth consistency. In goes the mixture like this. Just spread it out gently around the cake pan, but remember not to cover the sides of the crust. The layer should sit right along the sides and not higher than the crust. Once done, just put it in the fridge for 6 hours. Now that the cheesecake has been in the fridge and sitting there for a good 6 hours, I am giving it a dash of color before plating it. I'm using glazed cherries, which I have cut into halves, and I'm just placing it around like this. I'm really so excited to cut a slice to see if it's set, since this recipe does not require baking. Oh wow! Look at how beautifully it's turned out. Do serve it cold and do not leave it out of the fridge for too long. Hope you take some time to try out this simple no-bake cheesecake and enjoy it with your loved ones.